Hello there all, welcome back to Let's Play Sly Free Honor Among Thieves. In the last episode, we began the game and found out that the Cooper gang is trying to break into the Cooper Vault, which has all the loot that Sly's ancestors has placed. In this part, we are going to start an opera of fear. First thing I'm going to point out before we start that is that this music is actually part of it is used for the main theme when you're in the menu for Sly Collection. Slightly different versions used. Music does kind of change over time, and I think it's the music used for when you finish the game. When you're on the last episode, I mean, for that menu music. But anyway, let's begin episode 1, Opera of Fear.
Getting inside a world-class vault would take a team of world-class thieves. A group of specialists, each member contributing their own particular talent. It was clear that we needed Murray back. Not only was I missing a lifelong friend, but his brute strength helped get us out of more than a few scrapes in the past. When Bentley was injured during the whole Clockwork affair, Murray blamed himself, eventually leaving the team. We tried to console him, but going out on his own was something he needed to do. He said he wanted to find his spiritual center. We got word that Murray ended up in the Australian outback, where he studied a mystic art called the Dreamtime from an Aboriginal guru. From all accounts, things went pretty well, and his teacher even sent him on a walkabout to locations all over the globe to complete the training. Latest reports have cited Murray in beautiful Venice, Italy, but what he's doing there is a mystery. I just hope he steers clear of the local mob boss, Octavio. Growing up, this guy used to be a real celebrity in the neighborhood. Everyone loved to hear him sing opera, and said he was destined to be the next great tenor. But just as his career started to take off, musical tastes changed. Suddenly, it was all about rock music, and no one wanted to listen to opera anymore. He held on to a few fans, and it was these mobsters that took him into the business. Heading onto this guy's turf was dangerous, but worth it for a chance to make things right with Murray.
Alright, so like before, we have to first do a recon mission with Sly, and then we can get access to Bentley. Later, we will get access to Murray. That's the main point of this episode. Get Murray back. We also might have to deal with Octavio. First up, let's see what our gadgets. Gadgets function mostly the same as in the last game, and they are also largely the same as in the last game. There are some new ones that are pretty good, but that's about it. You also would notice that there's no sell loot option. Loot is actually automatically sold as soon as you obtain it.
Given Murray's criminal past, it seems logical to start our search at the local police station. If he's not already in custody, the cops are sure to have leads on all the crooks in Venice. That massive dome marks the Venetian police station.
Cops around here really like to make an impression.
I'm afraid it's a losing battle. Don Octavio runs the show in this neighborhood. It's his security forces patrolling the streets, not the cops.
Noted. Huh. Looks like I found my way inside.
Well, that dome is covered in glazed tile. There's no way to climb up there.
Oh, come on, pal. There's always a way.
That's our Sly. Graphics kind of look a bit washed out compared to Band of Thieves. Not washed out, but brighter. So this is our first year in the game. It's kind of like Paris in a way. It's beautiful looking. It's big. It's a city just ripe for stealing. I like it. I think Paris has better music and is generally a better area. But I like this first episode compared to the first episode in Sly 2 Band of Thieves. It's really awesome. Okay then.
Nice climbing, partner. I've got the blueprints to the vent system in front of me. I should be able to guide you to the jail cell.
Hey, Murray? Is that you?
Murray, that name's a stain on my pants, bro. What? Cooper, you've got some fuzzy dice to come round here.
Dimitri. Long time no punch. See, you're still in jail.
And you still a cracker box.
Let's get past the name calling and get to business.
Looking for main man Murray, eh? Sorry, but I'd rather see you get busted big time. God! Policia!
Wait!
This is actually an interesting feature. You can actually kind of decide on what Sly and the other members and what the other characters say. Let's try friending him.
Rat me out to those cops and I'll get thrown in there with you. It'll be a heck of a cage match, and we both know who will win. Or did you forget Paris?
Worth it to see your smug face behind the bars.
He's determined, that Dimitri.
Where's that generous nature you're so famous for? I always pegged you as the bigger man in these types of situations.
I'm a big man. Big with the payback and the sex appeal. Got that, Ant? I control the beat on this track. You're just a dancer.
I'm surprised he got away with the word sex.
If those cops get their mitts on me, who's gonna break you out of jail?
You might get the cell door open, but the cops would throw down and bust me on the way out. And then I'll get the double sentence. Grief!
And again, another idea. I want to try and show all the options, but that's not always possible. Take him with me up the air vent.
Look, I got in here through an air vent. We can both use it to escape.
I can't fit in no vent. You spy my macho frame? I'm packing too much sexy muscle to fit in vent like you stick dudes.
No comment.
Tell you what, I'll steal a couple of police uniforms. We'll suit up and then just walk out the front door.
Come on, man. I'm a fashion all-star. No way, no how I'm dressing up in polyester pig suit. Some things worse than jail.
Oh, come on, that's pathetic.
How about I get the cops' attention, then run for it? Once they're all outside shooting at me, you can slip out no problem.
No, that's a plan I can get behind. Dimitri is free and Cooper is cooked. Key for cell is in head cop lady's office.
Okay, great. This other lock won't be a problem. I should be able to crack it by hand.
Get me out of here and I'll find Murray. No sweat. Just keep on the down low and out of sight near them coppers, bro. They're a bad bunch of bunnies.
Your attention,
I'd rather run easy
please.
alliance.
I thank you for your patience, but
Oh,
we're now
God,
ready
that
for the
voice.
presentation.
You're not gonna want to go there because it's a search, right?
As we all know, the canals of Venice have been mysteriously filling with tar for the last month. No one is sure of the cause, but the effects have been devastating on the local wildlife
People are
and
probably
tourists.
wondering,
Our
what's so wrong with that
sources
voice?
believe
Is this
that
some
man,
random
Don
cop
Octavio,
lady?
is potentially responsible for the disaster.
No, it is not some random
Unfortunately,
cop
we've got
lady.
no hard evidence linking him
It
to the
is
pollution.
our dear
Yet
and
to receive a
beloved
warrant to search an opera
Carmelita
house
Montoya
mansion.
Fox.
So we're just going to have to
Inspector.
do this the old-fashioned way.
She doesn't know their
Get
new
out
voice
there
actress,
and
and this is
keep
probably
your
her
eyes
worst
open.
one
I've
yet.
hired you mercenaries over traditional cops because
This
this is
just
a dangerous
doesn't
assignment.
fit her at all.
The
and
neighborhood is filled with the
the
Octavio
performance
beats.
just isn't that
It's a war.
good. I mean, she really shows emotion.
tough, or you
And we
won't
all know
last 5
Miss Fox is a
minutes.
very fiery individual.
I'm paying for results. The city of Venice needs this city to
Nice work. Head back to Dimitri's cell and free him. If he's true to his word, we'll be talking to Murray in no time.
Let's get back to business. Now, where was I? Hold tight, boys. The power's on the fritz again. It'll calm down in a few minutes.
Better make sure you're under a desk when the lights come back on.
I really just prefer her voice from Band of Thieves, as well as, to a lesser extent, Grey Delise. A lot of people actually criticize her voice in Band of Thieves, like critics, not fans. They say that it sucks solely because she doesn't attempt an accent. Carmelita doesn't really need an accent. I mean, you know, Mei Ling from Metal Gear Solid would have found an accent to praise that.
Petrov. Really?
I mean,
you
in
are
Twin
an
Snakes she
ugly,
did.
ugly man. It's dark. Dark like the grave, huh?
This should work, I think. I mean, it's
can
just
see,
so
da! I can see!
emotionless and wood. I mean, there's an accent, but it just doesn't work. I mean, it's not really cartoon. It sounds mature in a way. At least an attempt at being mature.
Brother, on, off.
I think her voice actress is the same one in this game, the same
Hands
as.
to yourself, Leon.
Oh fuck! I went the wrong way. I think the same one as Sam's voice actress in Metroid Other M. I'm not sure. I've heard conflicting details really on the voice actress. I mean, I thought that one of Carmelita's voice actresses voiced Kendra Daniels from Dead Space.
You look
Apparently
a lot
that's
better
not
in the
the
dark,
case.
Petrov.
I don't really know.
You are an ugly, ugly man. This is sucking.
And that should be good.
Can you really crack this coconut?
Sure, just takes a light touch.
This is so
Let's see
annoying.
some shine, bro. I swear. You spring
Damn it!
and I'll hook you up
So
with that plump
sensitive.
dog Mary. Dig?
This safe will be tough to crack, but I've seen you open harder locks.
If you want to use a
rotate the
motion
left
sensitive
analog
device,
stick until you feel a
6 axis or
vibration.
something.
Stop.
I'll do like I promised and distract the cops so you can make your escape.
Solid. Don't worry, no mind. Straightway I'll password for Murray to find you. Meet at Rialto Bridge. Big Italian landmark.
Okay, guess it's showtime. Hello, assorted meatheads. And lady. Anyone feel like some exercise?
Cooper, grab him, man.
And I'm out.
On the plus side, at least trolling Carmelita is as fun as ever.
You've got some serious nerve showing up in my squad room.
I was concerned we were growing apart.
Then let's spend some quality time together in my interrogation cell.
So forward. What happened to the demure girl I used to know?
She grew up and stopped taking grief from guys like you.
Guys like me? Are you saying I've got some competition for your affections?
You're the only man in my sights right now.
Oh, these two. Just like Batman and Catwoman. Only the roles are kind of reversed. And she's still as bad a shot as ever. There is actually some good news on Carmelita. Besides her voice actress, she's got some other new tricks up her sleeves. This music here is catchy as well. Oh god! Whoa. That wheel got in my way.
Greetings, old Inspector Fox! Man, you're in it again!
Hope that manhole works both ways.
That's right! Hide in the sewers like the rat you are!
Thanks for the quick escape. I owe you one. Again.
Of course, Searcher. We are all in need of peace.
You're really whole hog on this Dreamtime stuff, huh?
My mind is clear, like the woodland after a forest fire.
Listen, Murray, we need you back on the team. That thing with Bentley, it wasn't your fault. He doesn't blame you for the wheelchair.
Sorry, Sly. I walk a different path. My guru, in his wisdom, told me to lose myself and not return until the black water ran pure. So here I stay.
You sure he didn't tell you to get lost and not come back until you cleaned out the water filter?
Come on, I'm on a real spirit quest here.
Sorry. Tell me everything. I've missed you, pal.
Well, it's a long and awesome story. You got any gum?
Well, at least the old Murray isn't completely gone. This isn't gonna go well.